Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Lamont's Jim and Custom Nine Show, the number 3 podcast. Let me get this glare out of here. It's gonna be tough. Hell, I had to come outside. I woke up early this morning. Got me some breakfast, and it was just it's just freaking freezing. So I came back. My wife is setting up to do her show. So I'm trying to find a place to do my show, and I end up in the kitchen. Well, my nose is running, and I'm like, it's cold. So after I do my show, which you're gonna be seeing here pretty soon, I go in the hallway. I look at the thermostat, and it's 6 to 8 degrees. Now you said, well, 6 to 8 degrees ain't nothing. And if you outside at 6 to 8 degrees, that's comfortable. That's beach weather. But if it's 6 to 8 degrees in your house, that's frigid. So nevertheless, I had to come out here and get me some sun, man, because it is absolutely brutal inside the house. I turned the heater on, and see, this is the thing. I'm gonna have to turn the heater off in about an hour or two because I'm standing outside. It's already about 76, 77 degrees. So it's gonna get up to about mid-80s today. So it's gonna be hot. I don't like these mornings. I just don't. Goodness, good grief. So I said, you know what? Since I got this beautiful, wonderful device, let me just take it with me and ramble a little bit, run my mouth. I just got out of the shower, which is actually making my body, it made my body even colder. So now I just gotta warm up the dome a little bit. My radiator, I guess you could say. Then I'm gonna scoot back on up in the house, but man, that is something. That is something that wasn't very pleasant. It wasn't very pleasant. Now I just hope, hell, I got out of the shower hoping the wind's blowing a little bit, so I just hope my body and my hair don't get full of pollen. I'm gonna walk up here and get out of the sun. But as I said earlier, I've just finished up a podcast, and it was on a friend of mine who we haven't seen each other in about 30 years, and she saw me and we, chatted a few days. And during that podcast, my wife was in and out because I had to do it in the kitchen. She was in and out of her office. So I lost my train of thought there for a minute, and I had to cut the podcast short. But that podcast was about a Pacific person, but that seeing someone that you haven't seen in 30 some odd years has happened probably, I want to say 10, 15 times within the last 10 years. When I worked in law enforcement, especially the last 10 years when I was working in the jail, actually prison, St. Clair, I pretty much didn't see anyone. I went to work, came home, went to work, came home. On my off days, I didn't do too much of squat. So when I started working with this different agency, where I seen people I went to school with, seen just people every day, all day, the situation for those run-ins were, there. But I have to say this. We can't change anything out of our past, our childhood. Those days was wonderful. Those days were beautiful. But when you run into somebody that you knew back in the day, you catch up and you go back to just being normal. You don't try to, I'm going to let this person be my best friend. No, you go back to being normal. If something happens, it happens. But don't force it. The reason I said that, and I did a podcast on this as well, guy that I thought, I loved the dude. He was older than me, loved his, his athletic career, followed him. Pretty much like a damn, hero kind of a sort. I just love the way this dude, moved back in the day. And now I get his son his props, give him much love, and he done erased me from the face of the earth. Facebook, just everything. So I'm like, damn, what the hell did I do? So that's why I say you keep things the way they supposed to be. Yeah, what's up? Glad to see you again. Glad you're still alive. Love you to death. Bye. At least that's the way I feel. But I don't know. That was a good podcast. I'm finna go ahead now once the house warm up a little bit and I'll download and edit it and get it up. I think I'm looking at a potential problem when it comes to my house. I have these vents that are leading from the one bedroom and one's leading from kitchen, and they're like wide open. So I'm gonna have to get a ladder and get on top of this. But anyway, I babbled on too much, y'all. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I try to warm up. I love you and I appreciate you. And as always, when it comes to the number 3 podcast, name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'll see you next time.